Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
First down.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Bucks, they have certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks 40.
That's good.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Tracy trying the right side. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Oh, the RPO, he'll keep it. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now he's going to step up and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The Bucks at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. But I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
19 seconds.
Dart going to look to throw here. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's go now. Panther 60. 18 rattle. 18 rattle.
To throw now, Dart. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucks are an extra point away from taking the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Jackson. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play that time for Cleveland. 66 yards.
It's a pickup of 66 yards.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Onward.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now it's Tracy. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are once again back in front. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
To kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Football. And this is picked up, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
3rd time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Again, it's Henderson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
60. Go! 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go!
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. A give for Henderson running to the right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19, go.
Now Dart. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the gun, a give to Henderson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
Let's go. Go back, Saturday Lion.
Henderson not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Again, it's Henderson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Trevion Henderson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucks have cut it back within a score. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Buccaneers 14. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Bucks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 28-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game. We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Throwing his dart. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lynch. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing, dart. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They set up the screen for Henderson, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. This 2nd and 4.
Here we go, Shaq.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. To the air, dart. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 42 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here. They're starting with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fifth catch.